You know, NASA uses a base image to show the tracks and stuff going across Mars when they're just drawing them on. They use the same base image all the time. But now, why am I so fascinated with tracks? I gotta tell you why. So let's take a look at this area here where the rover's been now since 751. Well, it's all 901 when I'm making this video here. Now, there's a shot of the rover, and you can clearly see it there, or so they tell us anyway. This is supposed to be the rover from the MRO, the Mars Orbiter, taken on Sol 901. And the thing that's bugging me about this picture is I can't see any tracks. No, just about just about everywhere this rover's went, it's left tracks. And as clear as a little picture there is they're showing the rover and how big it is in this, you should be able to see the tracks easy here. There's a lot of sandy areas right around here. They show up everywhere else. The only place I haven't seen them show up from overhead shots is when they're on very, very rocky surface. And even sometimes then they show up. Let's go back to the landing site. And that was pretty hard ground. And here you can see obvious tracks for quite a ways. Clear up to, I believe that's Yellowknife Bay where it stopped at there. Or possibly Glen Egg, but it's beside the point. You can still see the tracks everywhere. Okay, let's take a look at some overheads from the MRO, from, different places, just some random ones here. And you can see that the tracks are obvious almost everywhere it goes. There might be some little voids there where you can't see them, but most of the trip you see the tracks. Now here's what's interesting about the place they've been in right now for 3 or 4 months, going back and forth, as you can see in the video there. I mean, in the photograph, that that they've went back and forth several times out into sandy areas. Even the trip getting to where they're at came over some sandy areas, and you just don't see any tracks in this. So I don't know what the point is, other than why would they show a picture of the rover sitting there and say that that's what it is, when it's hard to believe that because there's no tracks around there. So just to prove that there is tracks in that area, here's a couple of pictures from Sol 799, 797. And you can clearly see that there's some deep tracks there in the sand. Uh, Deeper than some of the others that you've seen on those overhead shots where it showed tracks on the ground. So anyway, that's the point of this video, is just, where's the tracks, NASA? Where's the tracks?